Good evening. Do you always feel that people are ignoring you? Do you find yourself sitting in the corner at parties? For the last 17 years, Bernard Collins has been completely invisible. So, shall we go and meet him? So, if you could have a superpower, any superpower you wanted, what would you have?
Super speed. Super speed. I could run really fast.
If you were invisible, what would you do?
What program is this?
Channel 97.
All right. Sorry, what was that, mate?
So, Bernard, thank you very much for agreeing to talk to me.
No problem.
How did it all start?
How did what start?
Well, how did you realise that you were invisible?
Well, what do you mean? People stopped being able to see me.
And how does it affect you in your daily life?
No one knows what I look like. No one knows I'm here. It's terrible.
So, what do you actually do all day?
Well, I just hang out in my flat here, make myself cups of tea now and again. You know, I've got 2 cats that I look after, and you know, they don't treat me any differently. They just, you know, I'm just ordinary to them.
What would I do if I was invisible? Okay. Maybe go places where either people I was frightened of or people who don't let you get near to them and see what they're really like.
I'd like to live forever.
I guess it would have to be Spider-Man, because I live on the web.
What would I do? I would go around and assassinate a lot of bad people, preparing for world communism.
What about relationships? Your family and friends, for instance?
Well, I struggle with relationships actually. You know, who wants to go out with someone that's invisible? You know, they can't even see whether I'm good looking or not, can they?
No, that must be a problem. And what about flying? Do you ever fly at all?
What do you mean,
I
do
mean,
I
in a
fly?
plane. Sorry, I wasn't attributing superhuman powers to you, of course.
Superpower, well, it would probably have to be, it's probably quite a popular one, but the whole teleportation, time and space travel, there you go.
A superpower. I want to be like Superman.
I think it would be to like instantly like translate what people say, and so like people knew straight away, so you kind of cut out the words and you just have like a direct beam from one person's head to another, and they're like, ah.
What power would I have?
What would you be able
To fly, I think, would be then a good power to have.
I'd love to fly. I think I've always loved to fly. I think it'd be great. It's fairly predictable, but you know.
The oldest and goodest.
That's it, yeah.
I'd definitely be invisible. I want to listen in on all the conversations people have after I leave the room.
You know, it's not funny anymore.
Okay, so what about dating? How do you manage with that?
Well, that's difficult, isn't it? But I've been using the internet recently because people don't care what you look like on there, do they?
I guess not.
It sounds pretty sinful, but you know, you can get a lot done with the invisibility.
Sneak into all the top restaurants in London and kitchens and sort of stick your finger in all the sauces and stuff. And
I guess go to the Prime Minister's office. That would be the most interesting thing that I could do that way. Find out what's really happening around here.
So, Bernard, what are you going to do? I mean, how do you see your life and future?
It's really lonely. I feel really alone with this. Listen, if I wasn't holding this crisp packet here, you wouldn't even know I was here at all. Did that work?
Yeah, let me just roll a bit more for the end credits.
Yeah. Okay.